Hi, this is Shola, and in this quick video, I'm going to walk through how to actually quickly share your YouTube videos on LinkedIn, right? So I'm happy to note that this is um, piece number 20 in my BDAD series, Build Digital Assets Daily. And in case you're new here, let me walk through what the idea behind these series of videos are. So the first one is hashtag BDAD, and BDAD just stands for Build Digital Assets Daily, right? And so the whole idea is that you want to have a perfectionist pill, and the way that you do that is you consider the value of build, document not doing, all right? And so the whole idea here is that you want to think through how to go about um, like instead of just being a perfectionist and like waiting until you are perfectly ready, if you will, camera ready to start sharing your content, document your process, right? As an example, uh, a couple of seconds ago, if this were a year ago, like I would have stopped the video and I would have said, okay, let me go do something else. And then when I'm totally camera ready, and in a position where I can share this content perfectly, then I'll come back. Okay. I've already gotten feedback from people who they got a lot of value from me actually seeing the rough and dirty, if you will, like process of me doing different tasks, different sharing, if you will, my SOPs, right? So I want to encourage you to push yourself. One of the push yourself to be that build digital assets daily. And the way you do that is to just simply use a system that makes it easier. So I use Loom. All right. You can also use, if you're more for video, if you're more of an audio person, you can use audio recorder on your phone. So I got up this morning and I literally went through my cycle as I'm building up a new habit. Step one, get out of bed. Step one, open my eyes, say my gratitude prayer. All right. Step two, get out of bed, pad to the bathroom. Step three, throw on my sweats and get ready for my walk around the block. If I'm being ambitious, then I'll walk around the reservoir to get the blood flowing. Step four, I come back and make my coffee or my tea. Step five, I sit down at my computer, open up a document that includes things I'm working on for yesterday, and then um, do my first piece. Okay. Now, when I say piece, I mean creating my first piece of content. The whole idea is building the identity of being a producer first versus a consumer first. Now, for years, I've started my day maybe reviewing my favorite website, or we all do it. Maybe you go through your favorite social media posts, but that's costing you. And the whole message I'm trying to share with people is like invest at least 1% of your day forever into that's approximately 14 minutes into producing every time, as opposed to consuming, right? Just 1% of the day. Build that habit. Make it so easy. If you do it at the beginning of the day, then no matter what else happens, you're going to have one digital asset built. So that's my soapbox around that. Okay. So I had a couple of ideas that I wanted to share, and um, I was in a process of right before I was going to sit down and record another video. Excuse me. I decided to share this video on LinkedIn because I did this really late at night, and so far it doesn't have any views other than me. Although that's going to be over when I finish this. And I said to myself, "Hey, let me share this on LinkedIn, right?" And so I've never really done shares on LinkedIn, but in um, in my curiosity, I just hit the share button and I started scrolling through. Actually, at first they didn't have LinkedIn, but apparently the first time you share on LinkedIn, it'll add it to the first of the share buttons that you have. And I saw that I had more shares than I realized from yesterday. point I'm trying to make here is very deliberate, that this just hit record. And what I realized is that this is the first time I'm going to share on LinkedIn. And I know there's somebody out there that doesn't know about how to share their posts exactly after they create it on LinkedIn. So I said, hey, let me just document the process. So I'm starting here with a question, right? And this question is really from a headline template. Remember, and if you go back into other posts you see, I write about how to think about copywriting like a coder, which is independent variables and dependent variables. So ready for, and also formula, ready for a change in want. Okay, green. All right, that is a copywriting template that I've used over and over again, and I know it works, right? So this would be um, the um, the variable that changes, okay, and then this would be um, this would be the variable that changes, and then this would be the variable that is constant. Okay, so I could easily say, like, let's say if this video were about not like business, this variable about relationships. All right, um, so it's like through research you would know what this psychographic is. This is just what people what people want in that particular niche. Like I could easily say, like, ready for a change in your let's say your let's say I was in a relationship niche, and I was mentoring like women founders who feel like they don't have work life balance. All right, ready for a change in your work life balance at home. All right. Okay. But I mean, so simple, super simple. Now I'm doing this on camera, totally scripted, and this is a headline that somebody else can use. All right. And I just, through doing it, I'm sharing it with people. Okay. So I'm just gonna really quickly, and by the way, the whole idea is to think of this as a test. All right. ABT, always be testing. I have no idea how this is going to go, but I know that the number of repetitions one puts into a process, the higher the likelihood that you're going to get exceptional results. So I'm just sharing this with people, right? So I'm just going to say, ready for a change in your deal flow. All right. That's something I know that a lot of my people who are contacts on LinkedIn have as something that they think about at least once a day. No lead flow equal no deal flow or or cash flow. Here's a super effective list of consumer motivation examples. Um, I cite psychological. I'm just repeating what the video is. Psychological, psychographic urgency. All right, triggers and sales copywriting. Uh, um, Press play on the video. All right. Call to action. You'll be surprised the kind of way how much you can increase direct response by giving people very specific answers. I mean, calls to action. All right. Press is a action word. All right. And I'm telling people to press play on a video. All right. So what's going to happen next is I just think about adding some hashtags here. Um, let's see. I don't want any of these hashtags. I'll think I'll do like this for a hashtag. Um, let's see. Hashtag psychographics. Hashtag um, sales copy. Right? Okay. Okay. It seems now that's one thing I learned. It seems as if it's giving you, all right, content marketing. All right. Marketing. All right. And then also, let's see, copywriting. Okay. All right. And then I'm just going to press post, and that's it. Okay. All right, cool. Good stuff. All right, so I want to encourage you to just literally stop the video and do what I just did. go to your own YouTube channel and share this on LinkedIn. Okay. The thing about LinkedIn is that you have no idea what that one view might be. I mean, I've met the most exceptionally successful people on LinkedIn, many a high net worth individual, many a board member of a Fortune 500 company. Insert your name to describe influencers and people of power and influence and high liquidity. So that's the thing about video. It's so engaging. So you might not get a lot of videos, but you don't know who that one person is going to be. A really great example is just one of my interests outside of work is I just love sculptures, and I'm really particular about classical West African BDAD, Benin bronze. I am very particular to um, classical West African art, right? And so I, when I'm procrastinating, okay, um, I spend a lot of time on the YouTube channel of Christie's. Now, here's the thing about Christie's, okay? This is a very, 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 very niche audience, right? And they only have they only have barely 77,000, I mean, sorry, 67,000 subscribers, right? But I guarantee you, the high net worth, scratch that, ultra high net worth individuals that are watching this video and hence being added to their retargeting pool are very, are a very different audience. Let's say if I say funny cat videos and probably the um, the biggest channel, whatever on there, probably has hundreds of thousands of people. All right, 3.3 million. So the point I'm trying to get is that don't be discouraged as I was before I understood things about like quantity. You can either scale to quantity or quality when it comes to growing your video engagement. And this is just a really great example of that. Okay. So again, I want to end this by saying focus on BDAD, build digital access daily, understanding that there's power in consistency and repetition. Understand that there is anatomy of a sales funnel. Think of it as a system or a body that includes 14 points, 14 parts, and you want to be able to pull it apart and put it back together in your optimization. And last thing is all about KPI matters for the series, right? Like what gets measured gets improved every day, being so much more consistent with my measurement. And I invite you to do that too. All right. This is Shola. Take care and take action. Remember, these series are all about me encouraging myself and my viewers to do things with more passion, purpose, productivity, and ultimately profits. Okay. Because who doesn't like profits? All right. Have a good day.